Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Britt. Hope you are doing well. It is December, so excited. It's almost Christmas. So I wanted to come on here and talk about contentment. And my little girl wants to say hello.
Hi. And
Okay, you want to sit with mommy while she talks? Okay. All right. So, when you are going through the season of life that you're going through currently, are you content with what God is putting you through? Are you okay with what you're going through right now? Don't compare your mountain to someone else's. So you're up here, you're high on a level, but someone else is higher. And you are like, oh, how do I get up there? You don't need to compare because God has a plan for you and He will show you how to be content and He will bring you through what you're going through and God will make it happen and He will be there. It's so easy to get caught up in the battle. It's so easy to get caught up in the battle and not trust in God. So when you're going through what you're going through and you're in that battle and you're not trusting God, it's so easy to just focus, really. It's so easy to just focus on what is going on in your life and not how you can get through it and how God is going to make this situation for the good of you and others. Okay. So God wants us to be content in every season we go through. I am so guilty of not being content of where I am at in life. Sometimes I try to hide what I want from God. I don't tell Him. I just expect that God is going to give it to me. We cannot be content without hope. We need to hope, hang on to the hope that God is there. God is greater than any other thing that will ever happen in our life. If we hold on to the hope that God is going to bring us through this, we will get through it. Sorry. So are you hopeful into what you're going through right now? Are you hopeful that God's going to bring you through? Are you hopeful that God has got you in this? You need to be hopeful and you need to learn to be okay with where you're at. Be content. Let God handle what you're going through and love Him no matter what. You can walk with your head held high because the Lord is always with you. So let's say you just got fired from your job. The Lord is always with you. He will always provide. Just remember that. The Lord is always with you. Romans 8:28 says this. And we know that all things work together for good. Stop. Really. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to His purpose. So we know that all things work together. Like when I was going through my suicidal thoughts and my suicidal, I was at the lowest of lows. It worked together to make me a better person and to come on here and to talk about those things. That someone else, you're not alone in what you're going through. God has got you. I don't want you to feel ever like you're alone and that you can't get through what you're going through, because there's always a way and there's always hope. Just cling to the hope of the Lord. Whatever we go through is for us to glorify the Lord, no matter what the situation is. Like I said, so no matter what you're going through, God is wanting you to go through this so you can come out on top and glorify God for what He has brought you through, for what you're going through. Like I said, you could have lost your job, and God is going to show you how He wants you to glorify Him in that moment, in that situation. Let's see. Romans 5:2 says this. By whom also we have access by faith into this grace wherein we stand and rejoice in the hope of the glory of God. So, we have access to faith. We don't have to worry about, well, how am I going to have God help me? What am I going to do? We have access to him. All we have to do is pray. Just have the faith that the mustard seed can move mountains. What mountain are you going through right now that you're not content? You are worried. You are struggling. You might be in the deepest of valleys that you've ever gone through. Are you giving it to God? Are you hoping that God will bring you through it? All you have to do is pray on your knees, get down to the level, and ask God to come into your life and to help you. And ask him to show you what it is that he wants you to go through and to do and to be. What does he want you to be when you come out of this? What kind of person does God want you to show you that you are? Are you strong? You're strong. You're confident. You're bold. You are bold with your faith. Psalm 139:10 says, Even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand hold me. So like I said, when you're going through right now, right there, God's hand is leading you and holding you. You are not alone. You don't have to go through things alone. You just have to trust God and let his hand hold you and lead you into whatever God wants you to go through. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about that, contentment and anxiety, and I need to remind myself of these verses, because they're really important, and God is always going to show you what he wants you to be, who he wants you to be, and what type of person he wants you to be as you go through these hard things in life. So thank you everyone for listening to my video, watching my video, and make sure to be subscribed and hit that like button and never miss a talk with Britt again. Bye. Happy Sunday.